Ah! Ah!
Oh, say, can you wait?
Oh, topical.
Welcome back, everybody.
Woo.
No applause. No one is excited.
Applause
Awesome.
don't pick up on these.
Been so long.
Yippee! What's up?
Welcome back to session 63. Why don't I spring it on you guys to tell me what your character went through last time, the last couple sessions. We're gonna start with Claus.
What the?
Are you sure having us recap is a good idea?
Do we
No,
remember?
I'm
It's
no,
a
no.
good-
I'm going to be very hands-on during this recap. Go ahead, Clausie.
Are we starting before we entered into the dangerous shadow cavern or after?
Well, I feel like it's been so long. Let's
Okay.
recap a little bit since you left the realm,
Oh.
because
We
you
left.
guys returned, and it hasn't been that long since you've been back on Volthune. But you know, the rest of the world has been moving while you guys are away, and continued to move as you guys got back. Part of which you'll see today.
Mm-hmm.
But sure, Krios. What's the most important thing that happened to Krios since he got back onto Volthune?
Well, we went into Hollow Star Mountain, and that did not go well. He up and died again, and also got Melly killed along with him. Melly got brought back. He got better, thank you, Tauré and rest of team. And then when we went back up, he felt really, really guilty and kind of manifested a physical object of that guilt. Had a little bit of a heart-to-heart with Melly to get some feelings sorted out, and there she revealed that he's actually like kind of a construct, and maybe whatever Tadros did bringing his body back wasn't entirely fleshy. So now he's grappling with that a little bit, but he's here to support Victor because there's a lot going on next.
Fun. How about Tauré? What's the most important thing that's happened to you since you got back to Volthune?
Ah, yes. Well, see, Tauré had to have his arm removed. Unfortunately, nothing could have been done about it. So he has a new cool runic biomechanical arm from Melly, and it's sick. And he can now hold Evil Death Sword without it attaching itself to his body. Also, he revived Krios by sacrificing his Pledge of Arcana gauntlet. And then what else happened? I think that's mostly. Oh yeah, and then Moth became not like a not familiar anymore.
Sentient?
Yeah, something like that.
Barry. Anything important happened to you since you got back to Volthune?
Barry used his diamond to resurrect Melly. And
This is
then
true.
He saw a plesiosaur.
Yeah.
Barry did have a very special encounter with a plesiosaur.
And
And
then
now I am
he tried-
free.
and then he tried to show all his friends his new thing, and Melly punched him. Rightfully so.
You did purposefully egg her on, so
This is valid.
She's terrified
Not
of
that-
sea creatures.
Not that Barry would ever do such a thing.
What?
how about Nah? Has anything important happened to Nah/Themis since you guys have gotten back to Volthune? Or do you feel like Nah's just been chilling?
I think Na's just been chilling, but also, I think realistically now would be pretty antsy with the whole Hector spy ring operation, because Na can't be off their game ever, or there will be suspicion about Themis not actually being Themis.
A little bit of added anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Kaede, I would ask what's new to you since returning to Volthune, but this is your first time here. Everything is new.
Everything, all of it.
Everything is
think-
new in Volthune for you.
Something of note is, like, with the Krios stuff, he really had to deal with, like, seeing one of the group, like, die for the first time after, everything that happened in the Feywild. So, I think that's pretty significant.
Yeah, no do-overs this time.
No do-overs.
I think that covers everybody important, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Victor.
Hi.
How's Victor feeling?
Right at the current moment, really anxious. But I guess even like throughout everything, getting back to Volthune, he's been anxious the whole time. He did get to talk to Asladin that one time, that really cool one time.
That really
Thanks
cool
to-
one time.
Yeah, thanks to us. And so, and he's disappointed Hector at least 2 whole times. But probably a good amount more. Incoming, there's more coming. Yeah, but he's probably just freaking out a lot.
Well, with that out of the way, the next couple days after your guys' vacation go by in quite a blur. You all are waiting until guess who 9th, which is Axel's birthday. And that's all you really knew for a while. Melly had given you some details, but she didn't give you much of a plan or a location or anything like that. Until she did. So Tauré has had to go back for pretty regular checkups to make sure that his arm is adapting well. And on the last one of those visits, Melly gives you a couple instructions. So she tells you that she's going to be busy in the 5 days leading up and won't be able to help you beyond what she is doing at the ritual location. She tells you that in order to sneak in, you will have to be there a couple days ahead of time, because if you try to get there any later, your presence is going to be noticed. She gives you directions to what looks to be a clearing in the forest. When you're looking on the map, it is a little bit southwest of Hollowstar, kind of not really close to anything, pretty secluded area. She tells you, don't bring anything beyond what you would need in case, like, if you want your armor and your weapons, that's fine, but don't bring your heavy packs or anything like that. The less you have on you, the better chance you have of getting in undetected. And any additional information that you need would have to go through Hector in order to maintain distance. That being said, The plan is, as directed by Melly, to leave Hollow Star on the 6th, travel during the night, get there on the 7th in a location that she has prepared for you that will be out of the way and hidden enough that you guys can stay there for a couple days without attracting attention to yourselves. So, before we start on the 6th, does anybody have anything that they would like to prepare or talk about? Because the floor is now yours.
I have things that I want to talk about, but if there's other people who have things to prepare,
I have a feeling that your thing will have to be last.
it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
In that case, determine what you are bringing and what you aren't bringing along with you.
Okay.
As directed by Melly, you guys won't need to bring anything food related. Not that that would matter too much because of Goodberry, but basically just imagine that most of your survival needs are taken care of already ahead of time. So while everybody is taking a look at their items and making sure that they know what is with them and what isn't, as you guys are preparing in the inn on the night of the 6th, Victor, Hector is watching as you pack your things.
You're gonna be good here, right?
Right, well, I'll be fine, of course.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not the one
but
leaving
I'm-
the city.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm anxious out of my mind. I'm I don't know.
You see that Hector's expression softens a little bit. Is it because of circumstances or your family?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Just about everything that is happening and happened and
Listen, and cut me some slack because I'm not the best at this, but whatever happens there, at the very least, your little group of weirdos is going to make a great backup for family.
I know. And I'm worried about them too. It's the close calls that we've had recently haven't even been me. Krios is clumsy.
The default
dumb.
in the group is that you are the one at fault.
No. But I mean, I am not very strong, so there's not much that I can do. Besides, be there.
Maybe it would be best to think about what you're hoping to get out of this. Going there and watching it, I mean. Keep your expectations maybe tempered a bit so that your anxiety doesn't creep past them.
I am keeping them low. I don't think anything's gonna happen that's going to I don't know, affect my now life, the one that I have here.
Do you think that it could affect your now life?
No, I don't think it's. I don't think anything's gonna happen. It's just I have something to fall back on. I have family. It's here. It's you. This is home. It's them. It's everybody. I don't know.
But you're still going.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering what exactly you were hoping to accomplish. Is it just to know?
I feel like I have to. I have to know. I have to know. I have to see for myself. I need to know that they're at least alive. I mean, I've thought about it a little bit. I won't be able to talk to anybody. But I don't. I need to be sure that I'm not stupid, because that is what gets people killed.
Right.
And I feel like
Wow.
I'm gonna be stupid, so.
I don't suppose I could convince you or Melly to allow me along to supervise at this point.
No. As much as I would love for you to be there and have you around all the time, I don't.
Probably
I'm
make it
barely
worse,
cut
right?
out. I'm barely cut out for it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not.
What a vote of confidence.
I mean, I mean, if it. Listen. It's just
It's
another
fine,
person.
it's
another
fine,
person
it's
out there
fine.
that I have to worry about dying. I know that you already have to worry about all of us dying when you're here, but when you're there, it'd be way different, because then I'd be stupid all the time.
through. You keep talking about responsibility and all that, and I don't think I've seen you make a single responsible decision around me at all.
Let my guard down.
Right, well.
Yeah.
Guard back up. Vigilance. You get out there and I expect to see you back here in 3 days.
Yes, sir. You know something that would make me feel better? That would make me feel very happy. Victor taps his cheek. He's like, a little kissy. Right here. Just a little.
Oh,
one.
you're such an idiot.
It would make me feel better. I would feel much better. He looks a little
Fine.
devious.
You get one for good luck, but I expect you to carry the rest of it, alright?
Yes, I will.
You get a peck, and then he puts your hand into his salute and says, "Don't die."
I won't. I gotta come home.
That you do.
Okay.
Alright. I already said my goodbyes to the others, so they're waiting on you.
Ah! Victor's gonna give him a hug. I'll be back. Oh, he gets a little determined look on his face, actually. He looks like a pathetic guy, and then he gets real determined looking. As he's leaving, he turns, he goes, "I love you." and then he runs. Like the wind. He's terrified, but he did it. He wins.
You hear it shouting down the hallway. What the fuck, Victor?
Yeah. Wait. 1 in 3. He screams back. He's a little dumb, and this is a win to him.
Ay, ay, ay. And off you go.
So ready.
Okay. Well, under the cover of night, unless the rest of you want to make fun of Victor as he returns to the group, I'll give you that opportunity.
Nerd.
Loser. No bitches. No maidens whatsoever.
Did it go well?
Yeah. It's cool. We're good.
Okay.
All right. Well, with everything packed and ready to go, you guys take off from Hollowstar. The travel is fairly easy. You take roads for most of it. But the end, Melly has warned you, is going to require some stealth. So, I would like everybody here to make stealth rolls.
How many
Put it in the
hours of
chat,
stealth?
please. It only really matters right at the end.
Can I cast Pass Without Trace, perhaps?
How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour?
And I can cast it 3 times.
Yep, go ahead.
You all have a +10 to your stealth rolls.
My internet cut out. What are we doing?
Stealth roll.
Traveling. We made
Okay,
fun of
okay.
Victor, and now we're traveling, and now we're being stealthy, and you have a +10.
So unfortunate.
Okay.
I still have my armor.
Yes.
Would you like us to put this into the roll 20?
Yes,
Would
please.
you like to not be wearing your armor while you make this roll?
Still okay.
I feel like if we're bringing our armor, it's still gonna be clanky no matter what, because Krios doesn't have his pack. So he's gonna be holding it. That's worse, honestly.
I am so glad for +10.
Mm-hmm.
I am also
Yeah.
so glad for +10.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad for that +10, guys.
I ate it up anyways. I don't even need the +10.
Please remember to say your rolls out loud.
I got a 24 with the +10 on disadvantage.
Tauré has a plus 20 and still only got a 23. So
Yeah. So I rolled a 36 with the +10.
I rolled a 3
Oh.
for a 16 with the +10.
hey, it's
I rolled
okay.
a
I
3
rolled-
for a 15 with a +10.
What? We rolled a lot of
I
threes.
rolled
Wow.
a 30 or a
Nice.
20, but unnatural.
Nice.
Unnatural.
Unnatural
Unnatural
20.
20.
Sticky 20.
We call those
Absolute
sticky 20s
paranormal
around
20.
here.
A freaky 20.
Paranormal 20, really.
Oh, we're so back.
So, as you guys get a little bit closer to your destination, you follow the markers that you see Melly has left for you. Certain trees, subtly notched in different ways, relying on Barry and Tauré to be able to distinguish them in the dark, especially. You guys make it to, it looks like kind of a little dugout in a hill, but there is a cover made from woven grass that you can pull up so that you guys still have a hidden entrance and exit. In the hill is just like a wide open space. You see that you have some rations and everything like that, and that's your home for the next 2 days.
Whole sweet hole. I mean home.
That's funny. That's funny.
Very used to
So,
this.
anything you guys want to do while you are in the hole?
Victor's giving updates. Victor's already updating Hector. Because
So-
he's
We
getting
have
good.
entered the hole.
So, I suppose one thing that I should have mentioned when you got here, you
No.
pass through. Tauré can definitely feel it as you pass through into the area. It is basically like geo-blocked from magic outside of this area.
No.
So nothing in, nothing out.
Okay. I
Would-
can't update.
Would Victor, when Tori noticed that, have been like, oh, wait, and steps back out and right stacked?
You do not have time for that.
It would have been
We
silly.
are stealthing through the woods. We're not going to be like, oh, detour.
Hold
real
on,
quick.
let me whip out my
Hold on, hold on.
parchment so I can text
I'm
this
not
one
texting my
moment.
boyfriend.
Let me scribble on this crinkly piece of paper real quick while we're stealthing through the woods. So can we cast spells in here, or is it like cut off from the ley lines?
Yes, you can cast spells in here for now.
For now?
That's what I said.
For now.
You heard.
Did you want to cast a spell?
No, I'm just curious for the future.
Okay.
Hmm.
for the
Curious
future
Tori.
of spells.
Curious
well-
Torge.
Themis is
Might as well
gonna
just get comfortable.
look around and then looks at Victor and goes, mighty fine home, shall we?
You couldn't even keep character.
Why are you looking at me and saying this?
This is your
Why are
trip.
you looking at...
This trip is for you. This hole is for you. I can't.
Not breaking character is
Whoa.
like really strange to witness.
So, disregarding the whole talk, Tauré, as you get in, you notice that the area inside of the small dugout that you guys are in is actually lined with what looks like Melly's handiwork. And it's designed to cloak you guys and all of your magical signatures.
Oh, how clever.
Thank
It looks
you,
like we
Mel.
will be bored, but we will be here.
Yes.
And safe?
Yeah. Presumably, unless someone, treks into the woods to like pee or something and sees us, but it's fine.
Well, the front of it was pretty well camouflaged.
We're good.
They'll
Unless
just be
someone
pinging
else
on
is
our door,
sneaking
I
in
guess.
and finds us, because they're also sneaking in.
Whoa.
Well, then we'd kind of have even ground.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why are you sneaking in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If
I
we
don't think that's
see,
going to be a problem.
yeah, I do not think that will be a problem. And at any rate, if we see someone getting too close, we can just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very you answer. I'm not going to lie.
We just kill.
But
We
just
also-
kill him.
We also have Torre's pocket dimension thing.
True.
Torre's pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if I could stick a plesiosaur head out of the
Okay,
the
no.
hole.
No, Barry.
And crush all of your companions inside.
Just turning my head into plesiosaur. The rest of my body stays my body.
Oh, that you would.
It's
You
like
would
a little-
topple over.
You're gonna snap your neck.
I would
Just
be
turn into a
lying-
snake, you weirdo.
I would lie on the ground.
What the
It's like a submarine periscope. It's just holding onto the handles and just looking around.
You would
above
be
the tree
better
line.
suited for that as a snake.
I wanna see Periscope Barry.
I mean, I suppose I could just turn into a bear.
Plesioscope.
People are not going to mess with a bear, I guess.
In the middle of the woods?
But
Yeah,
that's
no.
boring.
But you'd have a magic signature associated with wild shape, probably. That would be detectable as soon as you leave this little hut hole.
Any magical
Uh-oh.
items on your person do morph into your form, so they would be like, "Oh, this bear has enchantments?" Question mark, and then probably shoot you.
Enchanted bear?
Whoa.
God.
Enchanted bear. Anyways,
It has unbreaking on
Does
it.
it have
You can't
And-
break.
and
You
then-
can't
His
break.
fur is
It's
gonna
got
go
unbreaking.
crazy.
And then suddenly they start on fire as I hit him with a hellish rebuke. Like, ow.
The enchanted bear. It lit us on
Guy-
fire. Crazy.
Don't shoot the bears.
Just a guy in the woods. He's like, "Oh, a bear!" and shoots it, and lights on fire. It's just like, what?
This poor
Enchanted with
hunter.
fire thorns?
God, not again. The third time this week.
I was literally just about to say that's the third time this week. What the fuck, Null?
They need to stop shooting bears if that's their issue.
So tempting, though.
Fool me 3 times. All right. Anything you guys want to actually do while you are waiting?
Get comfy. Get as comfy as we can.
Okay.
Why don't
Victor. Oh, wait.
we?
Nova.
Why don't we? This could be interesting. Why don't I brew us some future sight tea?
Okay. What does this do?
I have portentous. You drink the tea and then you look at the leaves that are left over in the little Gaiwan thing, and it gives you insights into your future. Where's the PDF?
Okay. Do you want to do this day of or beforehand? Because you will get more relevant information if you do it day of.
We'll do it day of, but that's like the only actual logistics, like strategy thing I have to do. Otherwise, we kind of just sit here and be bored. Do we bring chess?
Sure, you guys can play chess.
I was gonna say, out of all the things that Krios brought, they probably stuck in the chest.
What was Krios going to say?
Oh, before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Victor.
Yes.
Are you gonna be okay with all of this?
Yeah. I'll make it out.
Are you gonna be able to just watch?
Do I have another option?
Not if we follow Melly's rules.
And not if I value our lives. So. Yes. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
Though, I'm curious. I'm curious what would happen if I want to enter my mind palace, because I think it would be fun.
Sure, you can try that. Want to go ahead and roll charisma for me?
Oh yeah, time to get really charismatic. Seven.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Victor, you try to heal yourself and close your eyes. Everybody else is respectfully quiet for you, but you still hear your blood pounding in your ears. You still feel your heart rate at an elevated level. The first definitive proof you have of your mother and your brother being alive is just hours away. And there is little hope for you to dissociate yourself enough to contact Asladin in this state.
Okay, he's just a little bit frustrated, but it's with himself, so. Normal. Probably just gave himself a headache instead.
can
You would
Is
like
this
to drink
day
the
of?
tea now?
is this day of?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we can't really try that again.
What's up?
Huh? Oh, I just have that Nat 20 medallion thing,
Oh, gotcha.
but it's too late, I think. Because
Bit of
Victor already
curiosity.
tried. Yeah, go
Out of
ahead. Sorry.
curiosity, how many short rests do you get in a day?
Is Barry going to try to sleep as much as possible?
No, he wants short rest so that he can do his practicing turning into a black cat
Oh, I see.
that doesn't look like a tiny black bear.
Well, so basically, Barry wakes up, transforms into a small bear a couple times, goes back to bed for an hour, wakes up, spends another 5 minutes transforming into a small bear, goes to bed for another hour.
to be fair, he transforms into a bear and then he transforms back again. And then he transforms into a bear again.
Just
Yeah.
Does he end up, does he end up becoming a successful kitty? Does he do it?
I will say that the bear is starting to have interesting feature. Its tail's a little longer. Its body overall is a little smaller than you would expect from a bear. When you look at the face, though, it definitely still looks like a bear face.
Okay.
And I'll say that's
At
the
least
progress
getting
you get.
the pointy ears down.
Slightly.
Hey.
They're still pretty rounded. They're just like a little taller.
Can Barry be an emotional support kitty bear?
What?
Victor needs an emotional support animal.
He's going to walk around Victor's ankles and purr, except it just sounds like growling.
No, Victor's gonna sit down. Victor's gonna hold him in his lap and pet him.
You sound like an idling
for
pickup truck.
happiness.
Just-
You know, Victor just is holding Barry and giving him pets like he's a real kitty, pretending that he doesn't look like he has a bear face.
Barry, you look great until we look at your face.
Story of my life.
Oh.
Okay.
He's
So-
kind of cute, and Barry turns around. It's like, oh my, okay,
No.
yep.
No, I was hoping that
great heavens.
I was hoping that you'd ask me to roll for the ear pointies because I did get a nat 20 when I rolled. Or I asked that.
The point is ears.
Okay, so let me have the pointy ears I rolled and got a 20. You're gonna let me?
This practice. Okay. Sorry, I keep asking because Nova brought it up. Are you doing the tea now?
We are doing the tea, and all who drink get insights into their
Yay.
futures.
Let's
That is
try.
all the tea says. That is so. It's
So-
like very DM discretion-y.
The way that this is going to work is that as you pour the tea, you will all drink it and then look to see what's left at the bottom of your cup. So, why don't I go in order here? Which means that, you are first. You drink the tea. It's average. You're not feeling like it did much. You look at the bottom of the cup when you are done, and you see a familiar looking book. Krios. As you look into the bottom of your teacup, it looks like a suit of armor. Barry, as you look into the bottom of your cup, it looks like that you might have seen before, but you can't quite place it. Kaede, at the bottom of your cup, it looks like a circle of leaves. Victor, you look at the bottom of your cup and you don't see anything. And Tauré, you see that your cup has arranged itself into a near perfect circle.
Huh.
Okay.
Like Kaede's circle?
Nope. Just looks like
Hmm.
a circle. The remnants are, I imagine, like kind of dark colored. So at the bottom of your cup, it does just look like a black circle.
Okay.
Tauré,
Yeah?
what does nothing mean?
Oh. Tauré thinks about immediately the worst possible scenario. Victor not having a future because
Roll a deception check.
not existing, you know?
Roll a deception check, Tauré.
The 15. With
What's
my
your passive
For
minus two.
insight?
Victor.
What's your passive
Oh,
insight,
well,
Victor?
Victor, I can get a nat
19.
20 and still fail that.
No, if you got a nat 20, you would, but that's the only.
Well, I have a
way.
-2, so it would have been an 18, so I still would have
Then it
failed.
wouldn't have worked anyway.
Oh,
You suck.
yeah. Okay, Victor, you show Tauré the cup, and he kind of looks at it, glances up at you in just a momentary panic, and looks back down. What does Tauré say?
You know, I've never really drank these before, so I couldn't tell you. Anyways, hand him over. Let's all crowdsource this and look at our results. Other than you, Victor, because we just went over that.
Other than you, Victor.
No. Don't play with me.
Whatever do you mean, dear friend?
Tauré.
Okay, well, so I don't know. I haven't actually drank these before, but there's the faintest possibility, ever so faint. Truly, imagine with me how faint it is in your mind that you could be not here in the future.
But that's most of us, no?
Well, yeah, technically everybody's not here in the future, so
So Krios, what did you get?
It looks like armor.
Okay. Barry, what did you get?
Got a staff.
Kaede.
A circle of leaves.
Nah.
The book.
Tauré.
a very round black circle.
Victor looks back at his nothing.
What does your mind palace look like?
I don't know. I can't get in there.
Do you think maybe you drank it too fast and just drank all of the things?
Tauré, can you make me another cup? Can I have... Is it...
This is really expensive tea, Tauré. You'd have to make a whole other batch.
I only have one more badge.
Okay.
Unless we all want to double up.
No. It's okay. It's fine. That just get to have nothing.
Or maybe your future is so grand that it can't even comprehend showing you.
I mean, Aslan
maybe-
is possibility.
Maybe something's just blocking it.
These things can't show everything. I think there is no
Yeah.
curse? I think there is no cause for concern.
There's no curse for concern. Wait.
Freudian slip?
maybe-
Nah.
Maybe
I was thinking
Oh,
worst
about
possible
my...
thing you could have said.
Listen, you saw what mine is. That one is cursed. I was thinking about that, okay?
Do you still have that book, or did that conclude?
No, I think we...
That was given to the
Yeah.
church.
Right. So why are you seeing that again?
Well,
Because the book, they're using that for this. What we are about to witness, I believe.
That is correct.
Alright. So, Kaede, you had a circle of leaves, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to glean from that. I have like a very, very nice circle, very satisfying circle. Do we remember
is
what
my
Hell's
circle not
hand?
good enough?
What Hell's hand looked like? Well, yours is leaves, so. So not Hell's hand, because Hell's hand is not
There's a hand.
perfect circle.
There's
Yeah,
also
good
a
point.
hand.
Just a circle. Okay.
while you're
Just get your
talking,
circle.
it's
I'm
very
looking at
obvious
Druid.
that Krios has an idea.
Krios has an idea. You can visibly see his cogs turning.
Yeah, because they don't do that much.
His.
You gotta really enunciate that word, Piper.
Oh god.
His cogs turning. His cogs turning.
Cog.
That's crazy.
I-
Why
I was
is it
trying-
rotating?
I was trying to keep it family friendly for some reason.
His
For some
construct.
reason.
We don't do that
His
here.
construct
Settle down.
gears turning.
We'll find out eventually.
Maybe it just means that your future is full of boundless possibilities.
That's an idea. If
Maybe
I have a
you're-
circle, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, maybe your future's so bright that it drowned out all of the tea leaves.
Wow, yeah. Anywho,
Maybe.
At about
Okay.
this time,
okay.
Victor, you sense footprints, like footsteps coming near the hill.
Are they familiar?
Are they what?
Familiar.
No.
No, they're not.
People are arriving. Dumbass.
Familiar.
Yes, Barry's honey flask is cut off. This is not the time. You, Victor, you freeze and you listen and you hear them getting closer and closer and closer to the door. And then it opens. And we're going to take a 10-minute break really quick.
What if no?
Okay, we will be back in. Where's my buttons? I don't know
No.
what buttons. Okay, we
No,
will
no
be.
break.
We will be back in
What,
10
no, though?
minutes. We're up early. Hello.
Awesome.
Keeping
Hi.
y'all on your toes, and totally not me forgetting how long my buttons take.
All right.
Kaede! Oh wait, there's feet. Right. Sorry.
I hope the only thing that they heard was me saying poo emoji.
Yeah.
That was my train of thought. Kaede.
Kaede,
Oh,
there's
there's feet.
So the door to the little cover of your guys' tunnel opens up, and you see Melly,
Can
who
it be?
is. Sorry?
Can it be like she opens the door and there's like 8 different swords in her face? I'm just like.
That sounds about right. You guys are hit with a sudden burst of sunlight as Mally opens and is not wearing what she normally wears. She is pretty dressed up for the occasion. The first thing she says is, "Don't hit me." Okay. Bad news, but also good news. Bad news. They like totally knew you guys were gonna try to sneak in. You disappeared 2 days before it. I didn't really think about that part, but in fairness, neither did any of you. Dropping off the radar before the ritual. Good news. Circumstances have changed, and you are now formally invited to witness the ritual.
What?
Is that a good thing?
Oh!
Why?
Oh!
Well, it's
Fan of
good
that.
enough because the other option was that they were gonna find you and kick you out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we can watch closer. If that's good, Victor.
Yeah. Okay.
Something tells me you guys might need a minute. I am gonna just step over
Yeah.
here
Uh-huh.
and you come out whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Does everybody know that we're invited now? Is that
Yeah, we've been formally invited, so
So
everybody who's
everyone
here
knows we
we're
are
here.
here.
Formally?
but
This
Formally.
feels weird.
Victor being a distraction? What about that?
Well,
Something about
obviously,
this
she
is-
just wouldn't be informed.
What if just a thought, this does feel weird. What if the Enchantress is here and wants us to make an appearance for some purpose? Because, I don't know, just a thought. I don't know if that's even related at all, but... Meanwhile, Kaede, your thing
Yes.
is the symbol of Concilium, the god of fate,
Hmm.
who does wind things.
Fate
Yeah.
things.
Fate things and wind
Fate.
things.
Fate things.
win things. So
Yeah,
like
so maybe you could be like, hey, big guy, or little guy, give us some guidance. I don't know.
Isn't that that's the one that Matthews, that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What with Matthews?
Don't worry about
Captain-
it.
Captain Matthews also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So instead of
yeah.
it being like a big conspiracy, what if it's because we've been so helpful, and also it's too late for Victor to be a distraction?
Oh.
Oh.
Very good point.
Very
I
good
s-
point.
I suppose Alternatively, no, let us not
You
think about the
did,
alternative.
But
I like
you
that
did see a
version
book.
better.
You saw a book, and the book thing happened when we were dealing with Enchantress territory.
Maybe
That is
it'll be
not
armored
necessarily
guards.
true.
I know
But
it's
we
it's
already
just
know what the books were
correlation. It's
used
not. It's
for.
not.
Tauré, the books that they were used for, it was them giving it to the church,
Okay,
so
I
the
know,
church could use it for this.
I'm spitballing. Okay. I have my little straw. I'm spitballing.
You could spitball, but somebody's gotta get your facts straight, so it's okay.
I know. I'm just.
Tauré,
Victor, it's okay.
Tauré, do you think the armor could be Theoden?
What did the armor look like? Are these tea leaves like high definition, or do we have some HD tea leaves? Or are these like
tea leaves.
HDT leaves.
Wait a second, I didn't think about that until I said it. HDT leaves. New technology around the block developed by yours truly. Or is it SD? It's probably SD. Standard definition tea leaves. Yeah, just awful
No,
stuff.
they're LD.
Low. Okay, yeah, so that's not gonna help. Yeah, I don't know if the armor... But Theoden is dead. So... I don't know why...
Long gone.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be involved, but good to think of.
Long gone.
Okay.
I'm freaking out.
I have my concerns with us being formally invited, but I suppose no other choice now. Only one way forward.
There is only one way forward, and it's this way. And I don't know if I like it more or less, or equally as hate it.
Well, either way, after everything's done, we will be here for you.
You can't really love it or hate it until you know what it is.
And you're not alone, so.
Remind me, Moo, and if I have to roll for this, go for it. Is Concilium involved in the sealing? Was he it? Because he's part of the modern pantheon.
You have actually some particular insight into what Concilium might be thinking at the current moment. And actually, as a god of fate, similar to Celia, you could gather that Concilium isn't quite... Let's just say it is the natural fate of barriers to fall.
What goes up must go down type shit.
Okay, just writing that down. Okay. I don't know if that's like pertinent, helpful information, but it's good to know.
I think that most in your group would view that as a good omen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, if future involves Concilium, then that means hopefully we have some additional help, maybe. I don't know, you want to pray real quick? But we are kind of blocked in here, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I guess we could step outside.
I'm just spitballing again. Just thinking of possibilities.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
you're
spit
good.
everywhere.
You're good at that, man.
Oh, he's been waiting outside for like 10 minutes.
Why?
Well,
We're communing with each other. And maybe something else, we'll see. I feel like it would be heresy for me to talk to Concilium when I have my own little grove.
Oh, your own little grove is
Pocket.
in a seed somewhere. Did you even bring it with you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like in a pocket somewhere. I'm just like, here, come with me. Well, I would never leave that where it stays on me till I die or I plant
Makes
it.
sense.
Hopefully plant it first, obviously.
Your body would
Yeah.
make some great nutrients. For it
Oh
to
yeah,
grow.
fertilizer.
Yeah,
It's the
Unless you
ultimate
die in
sacrifice.
flames.
Oh, that
You're
wouldn't be
probably
good.
still-
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
You're
still be
probably
good fertilizer.
You're probably still at least a third decomposed on the inside already.
Maybe
It'll be-
here's what I do. Here I swallow the seed and it grows from within.
You know,
and I
what?
become the grove.
You
I
know,
become
Tauré.
the grove.
Hey guys, there's a couple things that need to happen today.
Sorry, yeah. Tori's like glimmery top hat starts showing up and you shut that down real quick.
Tori, we're gonna go now. We're going to go
Okay.
now.
Victor, on
I'll
a
never say
scale
that
of
again.
1 to 10, how anxious? Like 10 being a full-blown panic attack.
I would say that Victor's maybe like a 6.5, maybe a 7. He's not doing too well.
Let me know if that changes.
All
You
right, I'll
guys-
keep you updated.
Exit the tunnel. You see Melly, of course, is standing there. And she kind of gestures to around the hill and says, right, well, everything's set up that way. Do you guys need to do anything before, or are you good to go?
Your outfit's very nice. Are we underdressed?
I think part of the invitation was that you might be able to help in the event that the ritual needs to be defended, so it's probably best that you have your gear with
Oh.
you.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Are we expecting any disturbances, Melly?
What do you think I'm here for?
Okay. Any like big W disturbances? Okay, I don't like
Oh,
that
fair
response.
point.
You did a side
Okay.
nod. Okay, here we go. Yeah, grab your gear.
Or big GD
okay.
disturbances.
Huh?
G-Dragon?
Turns to look at Krios.
Everybody's staring at Krios.
How come Taurés worked?
What are you talking about?
What are you
Krios,
talking about,
just
Krios?
shut up and grab your sword and walk. And your shield and everything. And just walk.
I don't have my shield yet.
Okay, cool. Just your jade one.
Taurés worked?
Can we clip that, please? I need that clip.
Because
100%.
Tauré said something that made sense somehow in
Krios-
Tauré's defense for some
Chris tries
reason.
miming
some
out a
reason.
dragon.
Kaede is gonna like. Oh, okay. Kaide's going to turn and glance at Tauré and say, "Should I try now or should we wait?"
Go for it. Go for it. Any help?
What?
What's going on?
Kaede try pray to
This is Mally.
Concilium. Oh, okay.
Kaede is praying to a god that he's never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually, because you're completely.
I would
It's,
be
um,
careful about which ones you pray to. Who are we?
Oh, we received foreknowledge from the future that involves concilium, and it was
We drank
Kaide's
tea.
foreknowledge. So yeah, we drank some tea.
Yeah.
It wasn't drugs.
Oh, well. So actually, maybe you want to talk to Matthews? He's here.
Oh,
He's here.
Our boy.
That makes
Here?
Wait, why is he here?
Oh.
Why is he here?
Right. So, okay, maybe I should. Couple people you know are gonna be here for a couple different reasons. He's here to protect the senator.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I suppose.
Right. Senator's
Right.
here,
I suppose.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how he found out, but he insisted on protecting the senator. So, because she's here to witness, we have a couple high-ranking members who are here to witness. And like I said, we have. There's gonna be a big deal here, so if we're gonna get hit, we're gonna get hit today. So,
Bring your gear.
yeah.
How? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We're good.
ooh, anxiety. It's going up.
We're reaching a 7.
I'd say we're at a solid 7, maybe 7.5 now.
Okay. Right. Well. Okay. So, as for the people who are here, you know, Matthews, you know Xiao. Andulin is here from Woodwatch. Gillis is also here from Woodwatch. Nezare, as far as I'm aware, you guys stopped in Haven Hill.
Mhm.
Nezare is here. She's going to be helping actually perform the ritual. And then, Victor, your mother is here. And they are allowing the opportunity to speak to her. We have a couple hours before the ritual starts. And as I said, they weren't too sure on whether or not that was going to be a possibility. But in exchange for the help in defense, like I said, the circumstances around their decisions have changed. I don't know much, just that this is what they're allowing.
Okay.
But we'll get there when we get there. I have a couple other people we're gonna have to talk to anyways. Our scribes are gonna need to take your names down and everything. But
Okay.
It's for sure not a trap.
no,
Okay.
that of all of the people to lead you into a trap at this point, if I wanted you guys in a trap, I would have killed you in Hollow Star. Or actually, probably in the cave the first
Under
time.
Hollow Star. Yeah.
No. I don't think it would be you leading it. It's in that possibility that you're not actually you and you're someone else disguised as you.
That kind of magic doesn't work on people like Victor,
Oh,
at least for very long.
And I have detect magic
point.
up like permanently, so
was worth asking.
Speaking
worth
of
asking.
which, you can see that her dress, although it's like relatively fancy, is still magical and is still like the armor that she normally wears. It's like that magic sort of barrier around her. It just is a little hidden.
Oh, is this the dress?
This is cool.
Is this the
It is the dress.
dress?
You want to post it, Kelsey?
Yes, I can post
Oh
it.
my
that
gosh,
dress.
it's the dress! It's the
It's
dress!
the dress. Yes.
You look great, Melly.
Also, would one such enchantress happen to be here?
Hell's Hand shouldn't be involved in this, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, cool.
And you're aware of a lot, right?
Well, you'd have to ask Angelin or Chial, but I primarily report to Angelin.
Who's that again?
Woodwatch.
It's the dude at Woodwatch that you guys talked
Right.
to from the church.
Is the Woodwatch. The Woodwatch. Yeah, he's the senator there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Shall we?
Are we ready to go then?
Ready as I'll ever be.
How we doing over there, Victor? You give those bug eyes, staring into nothingness right now.
So sitting at a 7?
Yeah. It's like there's a slow rise, but it's not anything higher than 7.5. It's like a solid 7.
Okay, so as you guys get out and around the hill in the daylight and not focused on where you need to go, you can kind of see what the area actually looks like. You guys were on a bit of raised terrain on one end of what looks like a cleared field. You guys went through a lot of forest to get here, and it looks like the forest in this area has been intentionally leveled, presumably for this location to perform this particular ritual. As you get in, you kind of have to walk a little bit uphill to get in. It's almost like circular, and it kind of domes down in every direction except for north towards the mountain, where it kind of goes up. And as you guys go up over the hill, you see that there are a lot of people, and there's a couple structures around the area as well. Kind of the first thing that you notice is in the center, right? There is an open air sort of pillared ring. You can see in the very center of that is some sort of dais, and around there you see a lot of people dressed in the garb that you saw Nezare in back in Haven Hill. This very priestly sort of attire. All the way in the back towards that hill that goes up, you can see that it has been kind of carved into and almost looks like a defensive bunker. Melly kind of points that out to you and says that's where the senators and the other high-ranking members of the church who are attending are going to stay, keep them safe. You also notice that in the lead up to the center, there are several little dugouts with ballista pointed outwards. And you see a lot of presumably guards who look like they are ready to protect the area, manning the ballista. And then you see a couple of tents kind of in between the circle and the back that look like they are piled high with books, and that you see people that are there just writing down a bunch of stuff as you get closer, as well as a small group of people who are kind of close to the altar, and look like they're doing something else, you immediately recognize that they have several of the books that are used to capture nightmares. So any questions with what you're seeing as you guys approach?
What size force is this prepared to defend? Because we do have some ballista and guards, but because it is a big deal. What size enemy are we prepared to face here?
As you look around, you can see that there are 12 ballista set up in a circle facing all the directions besides the bunker. As you can see, there's basically no way that somebody would come down the mountain face above the bunker. It just is unpassable. But there's a big clearing in between where those are and the actual forest. So anybody that would be approaching has to go through that clearing. And as far as the people who look like guards, you can see that in each of those dugouts, there's about 10 people. So you estimate around 120-ish, along with you and presumably Melly and Matthews, who you do not locate just at a glance. And that's just what you can see at the moment. Anything else?
We have a decent defensive force here.
And we're part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the whole area is cloaked at the minute, but when the ritual starts, that won't be up. So we need to prepare.
Is this going to be like a big signal fire for certain creatures / entities once it starts?
You could say that. It depends on the proximity. If they're close, they might notice it faster. Once it finishes, though, we will have succeeded, and they can't do anything about that.
Okay.
How long will it take?
Will the ritual take?
Yeah.
I think according to the charts, the location that we're in, 2 minutes.
Okay.
You'll see.
Oh, remind me what the little coffin we retrieved from Theodan does.
It is, as far as you know, infant-sized, and that's about it.
Right.
It's infant size for the infant.
For the infant, yeah. For the...
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, anything else you guys want to ask Melly as you guys are approaching?
Are we gonna be grouped up like together, or do they want us spread out?
Well, you guys work pretty well in a group, so you'll probably be situated in between the ballista and the ritual itself. We'll let our defenses handle as much as they can, but if anything gets through, we're going to expect you to handle it. But
Okay.
Very well.
I will be there with you, as will Matthews. And
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, we down to like 6.
Sorry?
Well, we just said they feel better, so I was wondering if
No,
stress had gone down a little bit.
No, Victor's still in an uphill incline with his it's just going up and up slowly. It's just comforting if you think about it, for him, because that's his ex-boss who taught him how to do everything that he does. So
Krios is
it's
Um,
just a
probably
comforting thought.
Well, as you guys are walking up, you see two people basically make a beeline for you. There is looks like an older woman, very wiry, thin frame. Her robes are just stained with ink all over, and almost standing in opposition, there is a much younger man whose robes look like they were pressed this morning. They both walk up to your group with books and magic quills in hand, and you hear her say, "All right, names of all of you and your allegiances and your purpose for being here."
Given name or
As many names as you have.
first or second given name?
All of them. This is for the records.
Okay.
All of them?
Tauré / Silos Talathius.
See her immediately start scribbling down. The ink looks like silver.
Son of. You want the full family history?
As much as you would like recorded.
Son of Saladin Talathius, the very, very late, and Mara Talathius, the very, very late.
Allegiance.
The Church of Azladan.
Purpose for being here.
To support our buddy,
Who is
Victor.
He raises his little hand.
next. Right. She just points at Victor since nobody's talking.
Victor Clover. I don't have to give you everything that he did I? Do I? He
Yes.
gave you like his whole lineage. I don't
Allegiance.
think I need
Reason for being here.
Allegiance and reason for being here.
to. The church. I'm here because of the church, and then that's my allegiance. Sorry, and
Can Tauré slap Victor? Remember? Oh wait, no, it's Na's job. Wait,
Tauré can do it.
Tauré prod Na to slap Victor.
no, we already ended that tirade. I guess that I am here to help with the defenses.
She kind of looks up at you and looks through you and says, "Is that all you want on the record?"
Can Tauré put his hand on Victor's shoulder?
Here to support my family.
Right. Next. She points at Krios.
Krios Renarin. I guess also Caspian. He thinks for a moment. De Silva or De Sil? One of those. Wisterian Wanderers and the Church of Azladan. And I am also here to support Victor and help defense. Yeah. Is that good?
Right. Next. Themis. Points at you. You guys are really bad at this.
Well,
She pauses every time to wait for somebody to speak
right. Out of
You guys are just
character.
taking too long.
Out of character. After the second one, I think we're just like, we should just wait for her to point.
We're trolling now. We're trolling now.
Theme is Valtan. My allegiance is to the Wisterian Wanderers and the Church of Azladan, and I'm here to support our buddy Victor, little buddy Victor, and to help with defense.
Very.
It was one too many littles.
Albarian Thursidae. My allegiance is with the church, and I'm here to make sure this whole thing goes according to plan.
Right. Last one on the list.
I'm Kaede Ekin. I'm here with the Church of Azladan and with our friend Victor.
Oh, I feel famous.
Purpose? Purpose for
Purpose.
being here. I assume it's the same as the rest of you.
Yes.
Right. Well. Find your places. Anything that you do here will be documented. The gods are always watching, but so are we.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
he's
she-
one for the record, and Tauré's gonna cast Long Strider on himself.
Wait, what does that do?
Just so you don't have to like go over and ask me what spell I cast. Just while I'm here. I wasn't meant to be aggressive. Stop facepalming, Victor. You know what I meant.
She's
It
already
wasn't meant to
walking
be,
away,
like-
by the way.
It wasn't
The
meant
other
to be
scribe is
here's
still
one for
writing
the
this
record."
down.
No, it's just like, okay. I'm gonna stop talking.
Wait,
It gives me 10 feet of movement speed for an hour non-concentration.
Ritual doesn't start for more than an hour.
It's gonna be a
What?
bit,
I was
buddy.
starting in a bit. Okay, then I'm waiting, obviously.
Yes.
No.
Belly specifically said you guys have a couple hours.
We have a
That
lot
was
of hours.
said.
In
That
fact.
was said.
Yes.
Tauré, it's too late. He's going.
Tauré gonna have the
And for the record-
zoomies.
For the record, I take back that cast of Long Strider.
No, you
Write
have to
that
keep
down.
it.
Taurus got
no.
HDT leaves.
That's fine. We're just gonna pretend like this never happened. Anyways, the younger scribe who is still kind of hanging around you guys says, I read about your records in Haven Hill and the trip that you all made to retrieve the casket. So cool.
You think so?
Oh,
All I do is sit looking at records all day. This is my first time going out to document anything.
Important
and
question.
what's your name?
My name is Kai.
Well, Kai, walk with me, son.
Tauré,
I have
stop.
stories to tell.
Tauré.
So there I was.
Someone
on
grab
the
Tauré.
windswept plane.
Someone grab Tauré. Kai, important question. So there are multiple of you taking records, yes, of everything that happens?
Yes, so the lore keeper's job is to document important church events because the gods have a habit of trying to make history go away. So our script is written in magic, and So it's a little harder for them to do that. But we have to go to every event, at least the seniors do. I am just working my way up the chain here. Kind of ridiculous that this is the first event that I've had. It's a lot of pressure.
How do
I
you
bet.
how do you all reconcile the records at the end?
So understandably, there is some bias in the way that people write, but most of the lore keepers are trained to have an objective, as objective as they can account. Very, this happened sort of situation. Try to not keep a. But there are multiple lore keepers here. Obviously, if one of us dies, we still need to be recording. So,
That is true.
contingency.
But in the end, do you finish with reconciling and then you have one record of everything? Or multiple records?
It's more like we have one record that is like the overview account of everything, but then you can go into the specific accounts in case there's an introduction of
I see.
bias. But
That makes more sense because I was trying to figure out how you turn those events that are recorded in different records into a chronological singular record.
Timekeeping is a very important part of being a lore keeper as well. So
I see.
most of our things are dated, and yeah, you can see, by the way, as he's talking to you, he's writing all of this down at the same time,
Nice.
like the entire dialogue.
Nice.
That's pretty
Let
impressive.
the record show the Wisterian Wanderers have one fan, and it is you. We have a fan. We've made it.
Goodness. Let the record show everyone is face palming.
That
This is
would
not
be a
true.
lie, but I will record that's what you said.
That's okay.
Don't worry about the pressure. You're gonna do very well today.
You can see in the notes, Themis says, "Let the record show everybody is face palming." This is a lie.
Also, I love how Themis casually. I love how the character decision I decided to make is immediately just, business. How does the logistics of this work?
Sounds about Themis.
I missed that. I cut out. Themis is what?
Going straight to the logistics of it.
Mm-hmm.
Themis would attend an MLM.
You also see that Kai's writing is like got a little bit of flair, like describing the magical items that are on your guys'
Oh my god.
characters and everything. Like he's
We have
going
a
into
fan.
detail.
Oh, we have a fan.
This guy is the reason why
Wait.
there are multiple of them to account for bias.
See, this is a 1,300-year-old beetle spear from Kaede. Very, very almost
Alright.
archaeological in nature.
Can
and
someone
I hibernated with it for over
Someone should-
1,300
Alright.
years, and then I woke up and was ill.
someone should
We should
You
probably.
see Kai's
probably,
just
yeah.
like flipping pages and going through it. The amount of things that are happening. Just there's just so much.
we will be out of your hair.
Weirdly,
Yeah.
you notice that he's flipping the middle pages, and he like you watch as he flips a couple of them, but the book doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Like it looks like he's just flipping the same page, always constantly in the middle.
Magic book.
Oh.
Well, it would be really awful if we were to get stuck in an
Run out of paper.
important event and have nothing to write on. So
See, my
That makes
scientific
sense.
studies have always been limited by the amount of paper I have. That would be incredible.
We are not getting you a magic book.
It's good to keep you limited.
You see
Tauré,
Kai
a
got immediately
biographer.
excited and like a little
Oh.
devious look on his face, and then Themis says that, and he just kind of goes back to
Oh.
Tauré, a
Poor guy.
biography, 850 chapters, and still going.
But to be fair, 700 of those chapters you were asleep.
Melly speaks up at this point and says, "Right, well, we should probably like go get you situated
Yes.
instead of standing here and, you know."
Mm.
Blocking the entrance as we normally do.
It's kind of hard to do that here. It is a big open field.
Yeah.
How
But
wide did
yes.
this field have to defend? Out of curiosity.
I'm not giving you any accurate measurements just yet because I have to make the map later, and
Okay.
I can't constrain myself.
Because I have an idea, but that idea requires knowing a dimension.
There will be no
Well.
dimensions here. Just Volthune. No Feywild. No
no Feywild, no width, no depth.
Into Volthune, more
Right.
like only Volthune.
That's kind of how it's been. But yeah, if you guys want, you can move to where you're just about stationed. It kind of puts you close to those people with the books, the nightmare books. And you can actually see what they're doing if you want to pay attention to them.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Observe.
So, you guys see various people. So, the scribe's robes are more like cream colored. And this group, their robes are like a kind of dark gray, dark dusty gray. You see that people are taking the books. There appears to be a very young woman who is distributing the books around to a circle of these people who are taking the books, and a lot of times they are putting the books to their forehead. As they do this, they're a little far away from most of you, but Victor, you can definitely see. As they do this, the veins around their face course black and then fade. And actually many of them have like tear streaks that look like they've been there for a while. And every time they take one of these books and they do that, they shed a few more tears. Occasionally, the woman picking the books up and handing them out will look at a book and look at everybody in the group, say something, and will put that book in water. And as she does, the water kind of boils and turns black. And then they all, at once, will take a cup of that water and drink it. And you see, again, their veins go black and then fade. Many of them shaking, crying, but making no noise.
Okay. That's
Distribution of pain if it's too strong.
One
I
of
suppose.
them does notice you looking and says something to the woman in the middle and walks over to you. It looks to be a mid-40s man, silver hair tied back. Looks like he hasn't slept in a long time. As he walks up to you, he says, "Hello. I happen to know who you all are. My name is Aaron. I noticed you watching the process of preparing for the ritual.
Yeah.
Figured if you had any questions, I may be able to answer them for you."
What are you guys, like, doing?
Well, as you are aware, the books contain nightmares. But the books are not the right format for the ritual. It needs to be being actively experienced by person. And so, rather than having a million people here having a nightmare at once, the books are meant to collect it as a reservoir. And then we, as the dream rites, take that nightmare and actively experience it until the ritual requires. So, we've been here since yesterday.
I see.
Most of the books, if you look over there, you can see Leora. She's our youngest and sharpest of the dream rites. She knows everybody's limits, and some books are just... Some people have worse nightmares than others. So, most of them, she knows who can get away with handling the weight of the nightmare, but some need to be diluted.
So then it can be evenly distributed. That's what's happening with the cups, right?
Correct.
Right. Makes sense.
There is a certain... It takes a certain kind of person to become a dream right. Most of them are the most devout, or just feel like they have a lot to own up for. The process is very painful. But we also are the ones who distribute the books in the first place, and we understand what the nightly terrors can bring many people. He kind of turns to Themis and says, "I recognize you from the book that was given to us.
Oh?
I have to say, whatever you went through while the book was active was more intense than any of the other ones that we've had to deal with. It is... Leora actually deemed it unfit for use in the ritual."
Oh my gosh.
I see.
Whoops.
Sounds about
Trauma
right.
maxing, I guess.
Trauma maxing.
I have to say, your strength is admirable to put up with that. most of the dream rights here, even incurring the nightmares of all of the members that we have given the books. If we combined yours into one, they wouldn't be able to handle.
I see.
Does it have any use?
Mm,
Can it be like an espresso shot for Aslan?
What?
I don't believe that the avatar of Aslan would need such a power, and if any of us were to use it, it would be immensely powerful, but almost certainly take our life.
Ah.
Would it
Oh.
help the ritual?
Sorry?
Hey,
Tauré?
Davey.
No, Tauré.
He said, "Oh."
Kind of at both of you, actually.
No, okay, yeah, sorry. I was waiting for you. I stopped talking because you said, "Oh." I'm just saying,
I was reacting.
would it be helpful to the ritual if someone could take it?
With the rest of what we've collected over the past year, we have made up for not needing to use that one. We've worked for a while to determine about how many dream rights we would need to handle it, and it worked out to be too many people that could attend.
Okay.
Do you still have it?
It is secured. It's too dangerous.
I understand.
Okay. I was wondering if we could, like, help turbocharge the ritual.
Yeah, like what if Na did it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if not? I wasn't gonna suggest that because that's kind of cruel, but
It would almost certainly still kill.
oh, okay, yeah.
Keep in mind,
Ooh,
this
you don't
is
want
not.
that.
You may have experienced it every night, but that would be every one of
All at
those nights
once.
all at
All
once.
at once.
Mhm.
I see.
We would be out of the fight if there is one.
Yeah. Na was losing like several hit points at some point with just one nightmare, so
See,
I
I
don't-
see, I see.
yeah. It's the Here Die book.
Na gets perma'd by his own dreams.
Well, it's very important to us that dreams are not what goes into those books. Once it's used in the ritual, the subject disappears from, the original wielder of that dream entirely. People were to put their dreams and ambitions, it would sure be a lot stronger than a nightmare, and it would be a lot more convenient. But it would also leave those people hollow and broken once those dreams were consumed.
Yeah, it's gonna be like just above table. It's gonna be like 3,000 years from now. Some adventurer is gonna open a crypt, and there's gonna be this book, and they're gonna open the book and just immediately fall dead on the floor.
Oh god.
Death by Nightmare book. Darn.
Well, I should get back to preparing. I wish you guys luck with whatever your mission is here.
Yeah, we wish you luck too.
And he saunters back to the rest of the group, which you can see actually he begins to pick up the pace a little bit because one of the members has fallen out of their chair and is being attended to by Leora, who takes a quill and pricks them and draws black out into the air and puts it into herself and kind of winces and kneels And that person, you'll notice, no longer partakes in the absorbing of nightmares from that point onwards.
Hope they have backups.
Too many
What was that?
nightmares.
Said I hope they have backups.
But yeah, you can see that pretty much everybody in the circle looks like they have been crying for hours on end and didn't get any sleep last night.
Oh my god. I feel so bad for them.
They're dedicated, though.
As you guys look past them and to the altar itself, you can see that Nezare is there, but all of the priests and priestesses there look like they are busy chanting at the moment together, preparing for the actual start of the ritual. But you do also see that standing a little bit outside of their circle, but still within the pillars of the altar, is a lone tiefling woman.
Oh, I think. Oh, that's actually scary.
In a dress. Claus, you can post the picture again so everybody gets that detail in their heads. Standing there
Oh.
with her arms tucked in to her chest, looking at all of the priests and priestesses in the center. Her back is currently, mostly towards you. She's kind of like this, like 45 off.
I might say that the anxiety might be like 8.5. I think it might have gone up here. Oh.
This is a
Victor's
yikes moment.
looking. Victor's looking and he cannot look away, but it is not feeling. He's not feeling very well.
Well, buddy,
She begins to pace back and forth.
It's almost like Victor's world probably feels like it's stuck, like he feels frozen. Just looking.
At some point during the pacing, she begins to look around. And then, Victor, she looks directly at you. And you see her pace up to the edge of where the columns are and put her hand out almost as if she's pressing on glass.
Am I allowed to go up there?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Melly kind of looks around and is like, yeah, I think that's what they said is okay.
He stands up. He kind of stumbles a little bit, but I think he books it.
Well, hold on. No fast movements.
I'm not like he's not that speedy booking it, but you know, he
Oh,
probably
well,
almost
then-
trips on himself anyway.
Kai writing this down as you're walking.
He's kind of tripping over himself like a dumbass, kind of.
Barry catches Victor as he falls. He's at a 45-degree angle, and Barry catches the back of his.
I think his heart rate is actually probably like crazy.
As you guys approach, you notice a slight shimmer between the columns, and it looks like that pane of glass that she looked like she was putting her hand up is actually some sort of wall of force.
Can't go in, can't go out.
Do you walk up to her?
Yeah.
What do you think the first thing she says to you is?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name or the name that she gave me.
The name that she knows. The only one she knows.
Lily.
You can see that before you quite get up to her, you can't hear her just yet, but you can see that that's what she's saying. Because you have the ability to read lips. And when you get up closer, she says, My child, I'm so sorry.
Mama?
You see that she almost starts to cry, and then she holds it back. I know you're not the same Lily that I left in Hollow Star. What? What do I call you now?
I go by Victor. What?
Smiles.
What?
Victor, like my little champion.
He actually starts bawling.
Just as soon as you start bawling, you feel an unusual wave of calm come over you. Just enough to hold back the tears.
What? You go.
I laugh. Stares off into the distance. Her eyes are wide, full of fear. I left. I didn't know what to do.
I could have helped then. I helped now.
I know, and I'm so proud of you.
But you both left.
What, Victor? I'm so sorry. There are things that are so far above us. All we can do is play pawn to their chess game.
That I just wanted to have my family and live normally. I didn't care where we were or what was happening. I mean, even if I was told everything at the get-go, I would have dropped everything to go with you. And you know that.
I know that. Victor, where are you looking right now?
At her eyes.
You notice something. Something her eyes are reflecting that yours aren't picking up. A woman. The figure of a woman standing next to her.
He kind of looks a little angry.
Her hand drops down to her waist where she holds it in kind of an odd position. Almost as if holding something against her leg. I didn't have a choice back then. The situation has changed now, and I can understand if this is the last you ever want to see of me. I see that you have so many new friends. Krios waves like a dumbass.
I'm so confused.
Don't. This isn't easy, and it never was. I've lived with guilt of leaving my child behind for so many years. And I still can't give you what you need. Not my place.
What?
Can I please just tell him? She says, the air. At which point, to Victor, and Victor alone, see the other woman. She stands there, a little bit taller than your mother. And Klaus, you can post the picture. Maybe she looks like this. Maybe she looks like something else, but whatever she looks like, it is the most dazzling woman you have ever seen. Holding your mother's hand. Her other hand over her lips as you hear in your brain. You get this little secret for your mother's sake. I wouldn't do anything to run it afoul. Do you understand?
He nods.
Would you like to tell him, Delilah, or should I? And you can see that she's still holding back tears, so she just kind of shakes her head. You, sir, were supposed to be dead. Given your condition, the divine essence of Asladan was not meant to be walking around, potentially at the mercy of the world order that keeps us in this place. Given that your usefulness in the ritual would have been 0, the solution was that and you can see Delilah starts silently shedding tears before sniffling, kind of shaking it off. It's all right, dear. It never happened. Plan was, Victor, for you to die, to return that essence and dissipate it before anybody who could use it got a hold of you. Now, perhaps it should be expected for somebody with the essence of potential, but you eluded several attempts without even knowing.
What?
The initial plan would have seen you kidnapped the day that Delilah and Axel left. You weren't where you were supposed to be. Eventually, another team was sent in to look into Valtown. Yet again, you were gone. The traces that we were using, similar to the emblems you hold now, seemed to have been discarded. And, I'll be honest, I probably could have tracked you down pretty quickly, but I like a little gamble. And it seems this one paid off.
And you're who I think you are, right?
The very same.
Right.
Sorry to burst your bubble. I'm a little more involved than people want to let on. They see my presence as unnecessary evil.
So, how many times was I supposed to be killed?
Quite a while ago, I recall 4 total. It turns out that without some more precise guidance from myself, small child is quite hard to track down in the city. Well, you weren't that small. Small to me.
Ooh, his brain looks very full right now.
Right. So, listen. I could give that the normal amount of time that it would take to settle in a mortal mind. Or we could speed things up here, because we're kind of on a timetable. You feel instantly calmer.
Like, from my 8 to how much lower do I go?
3 or 4. Still a little nervous, but enough to logic out maybe some of your feelings instead of it all colliding in your head. Things just feel slower and clearer up there.
What are you doing?
Victor, Every little thought that goes across your brain is my domain. But you feel, hell, I would even say I'm allowing you to feel it. You could feel anger and betrayal, and you do. You could feel wistfulness, nostalgia, and you do. You could feel completely content with the situation and ready to move forward into the future, and you do. Or, and that controlling emotion leaves you. I could be kind, and I suppose, for Delilah's sake, I will.
You keep saying this. Is this... How... How...
You see your mother kind of wiping the tears away, and ever so slightly a twinge of purple across her cheeks. We probably shouldn't talk about that at this current moment. What she means to say is that she's well taken care of.
Was this before I was born or after?
You see that Delilah has to not meet your eyes. And the enchantress says, like she said, we can talk about this later. More important things at the current point in time. And your brother has a very important day ahead of him.
Ugh. Is he gonna be okay?
As long as everything concludes as the way that we have planned it, he will be more than okay.
Everybody said that he was fully consenting, but I have my doubts in a 16-year-old being able to do so for a ritual. It was just a thought that crossed my mind a while ago.
And this is the spark that you lack, that your brother had, that made him a suitable vessel. You see, Axel was born with purpose in his heart. And that is what is required for this ritual. I could have charmed you all I wanted, but once you de-age to the point where charms don't really work, kind of hard to charm an infant into thinking such complicated thoughts. Your brother, on the other hand, has always known from his very conception.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Think about it this way. You may feel that you and your brother are pawns on this chessboard. But you are wrong. You are a pawn. Your brother has all the power of a queen. Sure, somebody else may be orchestrating things here and there, but he is no pawn.
What happens when the pawn gets all the way across the chessboard?
We'd find out if you ever got there.
Due time. But
You mortals don't have a lot of that.
Pawns have like what? Infinite potential?
They're also the easiest to kill. So, your brother will be fine. You will be able to talk to him when the light shines again. He will be a little different than you remember, but to be fair, you're a little different than he remembers. Well, not that he's remembering much at the moment.
I still don't understand why this ritual, why it's so picky. Why
Victor,
I just
are you a master of the arcane? Have you
Not yet.
witnessed great rituals happen?
not yet.
No. Well, you're about to. And you will realize just how little you know about this world. You do not need to understand. There are complicated things happening here today. Now, excuse my curtness, but you still have a meeting with the fancy people in the hole over there. And the rest of the people who are doing the important ritual things need to do the important ritual things. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to say your farewells for now and walk off on your own accord, or I shall simply do it for you.
I would rather do it myself. Thank you. Oh, okay. Mom. I really missed you. So,
I missed you more than you can possibly imagine. And I am so sorry for the life that you lived. It's not It's not the one that I wanted for you, but I am so happy to see you thriving.
Yeah, for a second, Victor thinks about home. He gives a good smile and he's like, it's not all that bad. Yeah. Maybe.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Maybe after everything, maybe if you're able to, you should come to Hollow Star. I've got people that you can meet. Person that you can meet.
Roll,
so
roll a
stupid.
deception check for me. Roll a deception check for me.
So fucking dumb.
I have people you can meet, person you can meet.
12.
You see her, the right corner of her mouth kind of peek up as she says, "You know, I was just about to comment on how dashing you look. Quite the difference from when I last saw you. I suppose that makes sense."
I try.
There,
Yeah.
my son. I will see you when everything here is done. And I love you so much.
I love you too, Mama.
And with that, she leans against one of the pillars and watches you as you walk back to the rest of the group. We are going to go ahead and take our 15-minute break right now. We'll be back in 15 minutes to pick up with the rest of the session.
We'll be back in 15, everybody.
Hey, champ.
And welcome back, everybody.
It's actually Tauré's nickname from now.
Oh. Okay. So we are back. You guys are now on your way to the little bunker that you have been told holds Angelin and Xiao, both of which you have met before, high-ranking members of the church as well as senators of their respective cities. So, anything? I guess, Victor. Anything as you come back to the group that they notice as you guys start making your way over. His face is full of tears.
Yeah, he's
No. Oh, buddy. Are you good?
he's just like constantly wiping the constant overflow.
Can Krios give him a
Oh.
hug?
I'm here.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, as you bawl your eyes out. Here, Moth will wipe your tears. And Tori will give Victor a hug as well.
Victor will reciprocate the hug and hug him very tight.
You get wooden beetle wings in your face.
Ouch.
Melly
Okay,
puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "You know, buddy, I'm really glad that you got to do that. Because I felt like they were pulling the rug out from under you for too long."
Yeah.
Yeah, are you mad or is everything good?
Am I mad? Or is
No,
Victor
is
mad?
Victor mad? Is there somebody I need to hate?
No.
Are you telling the truth? Over the table?
You're grimacing.
You're not
don't know.
sure.
Where's my passive insight? It's 16.
Yeah, I feel like it's like Victor shakes his head, but you see that he's still puzzling things over. He's got that thinking face that he does
Mhm.
sometimes.
The Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in agony.
Yes.
Like he's trying
like-
really hard to take a shit.
Okay, Daddy. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it. I'll talk to you later.
It's okay.
Oh, Tauré should guide him through that.
Tori knows all about taking shits.
Oh.
Right.
Like-
Well, before we get too
Apart.
off topic, because I don't want to revisit that again, we do need to go visit. Matthews is there, and he and I are going to jointly clue you guys into what kind of defenses we have set up and what we expect might happen. So, and she looks at the ground, specifically at the shadows. There are a few lone trees in the clearing that they have little scout outposts on. But she looks at the shadows of the leaves and says, "Yeah, we don't have too long, so let's go do that now." So you guys make your way to the hill, and
Crazy sundial.
I bet a couple of you could figure out what might be going on. As you guys go to the go to the hill, you can see that it is fortified with plenty of dirt. You see there's like a metal slit, almost like you could shoot arrows out of. You can definitely see out of it over the fields, but it's pretty difficult to see inside. As you approach, you notice that there are some sort of like torches or something flickering within. As you go into there's a metal bunker reminiscent of Melly's armor that's kind of like bronze. Oh, Tauré is wearing it on his arm. Bronze kind of material. And they spin it open and walk in. You see that there are a couple rooms, but the main one that has the slit outwards contains both Angelin and Shiel and Matthews, who are looking at a diagram of the fortifications from above. When you walk in, Matthews looks up to you all and says, "Oh, good, you're here. Come here. We need to go over some things."
Okay.
He notices Victor and says, well, first of all, how are you doing, Detective?
About as good as I could be doing.
All right. Enough to get your head in the game for this?
Yeah, it should be fine.
All right. So, you can meet with these two after we're done. This is more important at the moment. I want all of you around here. Waits for everybody to gather around the table. We are, out of necessity, in an open air altar, which means that fortifications are light. I would have loved a lot more time, but didn't really know that this was happening until a little bit ago. I brought a couple of soldiers from Hollow Star, the ones that they would allow me to, and the church has also brought their own men for this. Now, I am going to stay in here with the senator. There are escape routes for us in this location, but if anything happens out there that requires my help, I will be there. The rest of you, I would like you positioned in between the ballista and the ritual itself. When the ritual starts, or rather, the ritual won't start until there is a weakening in the magic field around this area. The entire arcane weave is going to be disrupted. That means for you magic users, any spells that you cast are going to need to be strengthened before they work properly. Most of our defenses are physical. So, if you don't feel like you can do anything without magic, maybe help Mana Ballista. There is enough clearing that anybody traveling to us needs to be coming from the trees in that open area. So I expect those of you with ranged capabilities, he points two fingers at Melly and Tauré. I need you guys locked on. Understand?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Melly speaks up and says, "Now, if you need help using the ballista, it's actually pretty simple. It'll take a little bit to pull it back and load it, and then you'll have to aim it and fire it. It is going to take multiple people to do that. So if you help Mana Ballista, you're either going to be working with the soldiers or multiple of you are going to have to run down there, okay?" The area
Noted.
in the clearing is trapped. Once the magic field weakens, those traps will activate because currently what's holding them back is a magic enchantment. So once the ritual ends, it'll go back to being not trapped, but just keep that in mind. Don't rush in until they meet us at the ballista. As for the ritual itself, it needs to be protected at all costs. As far as I am understanding, once it completes, you will have the direct help of an avatar of the divine, and you will be essentially untouchable at that point. So, even if things look dire, as long as the ritual succeeds, things should be okay. Understood?
Yes.
Understood.
Understood.
Roger that.
Any questions?
So I can cast hallucinatory terrain, which has a duration of 24 hours.
What's the spell level?
4.
What's the highest level you can cast?
4.
You won't be able to cast it. Any spell that you cast needs to be upcast, at least one level to even function properly.
Okay.
That means all of your cantrips will be using first level spell slots. This is above table.
Okay.
So,
And I wouldn't be able to cast it beforehand.
It would
because
go away.
It would go away. Okay.
Yeah.
That was more my question because it does take 10 minutes to cast it. So it would have to be done before the ritual starts.
I see a hand raised.
So that means I can't use gentle repose.
Not during the 2 minutes.
Frick.
where should I be stationed?
I want to keep you guys flexible. You're the backup for the ballista. So anywhere in between the ballista and the ritual site where you see that they need help, that's your job to go and fill in. Before
Okay.
that, I'd like you central, directly opposite of the bunker, because you'll be able to get to wherever you need to quicker that way.
Okay. Do you need
You won't-
eyes?
We have scouts. If you'd prefer to be up
Okay.
at a tree, then we can station you there. But
No, it's fine.
not everybody here can wield a weapon, and I know that you can.
Yeah.
So
The
above
ritual... Sorry?
above table question. What does this mean for Druidcraft? Or not Druidcraft. Wild Shape.
This is specifically affecting spells. So, for the purpose of this, your magic items might work a little bit differently if you are to use them during this time. But your wild shape will still work. I'm going to say that racial and class features are going to work as normal. Otherwise, now would be out, and
Yeah.
And what about, I have drow high magic spells that I am allowed to use once without using a spell slot? What about those?
If you're not using a spell slot, then you're allowed to use it.
Okay.
Anything that your magic items give you that casts a spell, or anything that your class ability gives you, if you're not using a spell slot, it doesn't need to be upcast.
Okay.
But again, it might function a little bit differently. You'll see when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
As Matthews was saying, though, the ritual center cannot be crossed by any means by any one of us or any one of, if anybody comes to to assail it. So if anybody gets close, focus them. Pin them in place if possible. If they cross through the columns, things could go poorly.
Got it.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
Great. In that case, I'm going to take my position. If you wish to say anything to these two, then now's your chance, but you're going to need to be out there in a little bit. Shialin. Well, it's good to see you all here.
Remind me who this
Nice
is
to
again.
see you too.
Senator of Hollow Star.
Hi.
It's
Hi.
nice to see you too.
By the way, most people here, if they're not dressed for combat, are dressed pretty fancily. These two are no exception. They are dressed for a formal event.
And the other one is the Woodwatch Senator, right? Yeah, okay.
While more senators wished that they could be here, we were the closest and also the ones that have had encounters with you in particular. She gestures to Victor, who we were sure was going to attempt to show up regardless of our not telling you anything.
Well,
Melly kind of coughs,
Sorry?
like,
sorry.
it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Angelin speaks up. I presume that you all are prepared for what happens next.
Yeah.
It'll be war or something.
As much as we can be.
Potentially. But at the end of that, something this world has not seen for thousands of years. The birth of a new avatar. Any records we have are mere retellings of myths and legends. We stand in the eye of history.
And how powerful are these avatars? Is it the deity here, or is it an extension of the deity here, but not fully?
It will not be Azladan himself, but he will be nearly as powerful. The same way that any avatars you may have come across in your journey are not the true physical manifestation of a god.
I see. Okay.
While we're here with a couple minutes, is there anything you would like to discuss before you set out?
Is there anything else you can tell me now that the cat's out of the bag?
Did you... We saw you from in here. I suppose in order for that to happen, I would need to know what you and your mother spoke about.
stuff about me and attempts.
Right.
And her, yeah, Jenna, that kind of stuff.
Well, truly, that's most of the story already. On our end, things were attempted and they did not succeed. I think we can both agree to the benefit of everybody. But it was a different time.
I suppose. No hard feelings.
There's no need for that. If we can provide compensation after this, please let us know. It was unfair of us in the first place, and I felt particularly embattled with the amount of information I was able to give you when you visited a year ago. But as you said, all of the cards are on the table, and so hopefully we will be able to help you and make up for the past mistakes of the church.
I'll think of a
But-
few things.
I'm sure you can understand the delicate situation that has led to this position, that we can now make those offers. And how
Mhm.
it was a necessary evil.
I'll think of your offer.
In due time. More important things
Yeah.
ahead for you. For all of us.
Yes, lots of things ahead.
Well, we look forward to discussing this with you in our celebration after the conclusion of the ritual. Allie speaks up and says, "All right, well, that's our cue, guys. Let's go set up."
Okay. Oh, it's time for lock-in time.
As you guys walk out there, you see an interesting pattern of light on the ground. You also watch as the shadows from the leaves begin to turn to little crescent shapes. And Millie directs your attention upwards as the sky begins to darken. The encampment, which was previously full of people walking around, the dream rites, doing their ritual, now sitting around the edge of the central pavilion. Everybody is quiet as you stand, look out along the trees, some of you looking towards the center. It feels like time slows down as the sky gets darker and darker. One by one, you watch as the dream writes. Their head falls back. A dark essence flowing out of their chest and into the center, where you can see the priests and priestesses still standing there, solemnly waiting. And one by one, the dream writes fall unconscious against the columns. And then full darkness. You see the sun blackened, surrounded by a ring of fire. Suddenly you hear crickets chirping. Priests and the priestesses begin to chant. And you wait. Tauré, especially, you can feel the magic in the area, almost as if it's repressed. Like it's low on battery. Not that you know what a battery is. You wait. 10 seconds go by. 20. 30. The chanting grows. Everybody else is silent. 40. 45. Suddenly, you who are watching out at the trees see figures stepping towards the clearing. At this distance, you make out green robes, holding staves. Tauré and Victor, you can pick out one of those figures, holding a very familiar staff.
Oh no. Oh no.
All at once, they rush towards your defenses, and that is where we're going to end session today. We will be back in 1 week. You will only have to wait 1 week. And we will pick up. I hope you guys are ready for some combat.
We are so cooked.
We are absolutely cooked.
Oh, it's so over.
This is so
I was gonna say,
over.
Tauré feels every last hair on his entire body stand up.
Yo, anxiety number 10.
He's
Yo.
good.
Anxiety 10.
Anxiety 10 as he sees his good buddy Aeolon from back in the day.
Harry's
Yolan.
definitely not going to run in.
Yo,
Who just woke up
Well, he also
Harry's
woke up
definitely
many
not
other
gonna
people.
try
a
and-
while ago. Yeah, he woke up all the rest of them. So
Ow! Nova!
sorry, the thing.
Barry's definitely not going to try and run and get autographs.
I don't think Barry's
Actually-
gonna have a chance.
Actually, distraction.
Aeolon has entered the chat and it's over.
Aeolon, I'm your biggest fan.
Spelling right there.
Hey, Elon, you remember that one time you saved us? Wait, don't do
All
it.
right. Well,
Remember that one time I made you not kill me? and put me in
Well,
eternal
we're gonna come back to this in a week.
Ugh.
So, thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here for the return to Volthune after our hiatus. I hope you guys enjoyed that session.
We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.